Hello everybody and welcome back to a new NBA 2k26 video. Today I'm going to be doing a rebuild, which will be the first, like a normal rebuild of a team right now in the league. So I've done some other rebuilds, those were challenges. This time we're going to be doing a rebuild of a team, currently the 2025-26 season, and it's going to be the Utah Jazz to start off. I plan to do every team eventually. You know, some of them will be into the season, I guess, at that point, but you know, that'll be more fun anyways, because we'll know which players we want to focus on. And I think Jazz is a good team to start with, because I think we already know the guy now. After, even I know it's just preseason, but I think Ace Bailey is definitely someone we want to focus on as being like our main guy. I don't know what they're doing with the rotation here. We're gonna have to switch this up. I kind of want Keontae George to be like that sixth man type of role, kind of score, because like I don't know if he's a point guard in this league. Like, the assists to turnover isn't the greatest. He's not very efficient yet. So hopefully bringing him off the bench, you know, less pressure on him. Hopefully he can have a better season for us coming off the bench. Because since he's been starting most of his career. So we'll give him a different look. Hopefully he can show us something. And I kind of like Collier. Collier is a point guard more anyways, because he's a better passer. Obviously, like, it's hard for your rookies to get a lot of assists, but he averaged 6.3 assists as a rookie, which is pretty high. So what am I doing? Hey, I want to switch some tendencies up quick. I think Larry Markkinen, we're gonna have his tendency high. Like, I want to have a 90. We want him to have a good season. You know, depending on how good we are, we might trade him away. Like, if we're like a mid-tier team, we'll probably just trade him away and try to tank. If we end up being super good somehow, we might as well just keep him and try to compete. But like, I don't think that's gonna happen. We're gonna get Kessler's tendency up a little bit. He's someone I want to keep. Like, in real life, the Utah Jazz, I don't know, they're not. I don't know what's going on there, but I would want to keep a guy like Kessler. It just seems like the prototypical center you want. He doesn't shoot, which is one thing. Maybe not the best in this modern league for that, but like, we've seen centers work that can't, like, that don't shoot. It doesn't really matter too much. Like, we just saw the, like, Hartenstein, a guy who's been on some good teams, like, he can't shoot. You know, there's obviously like a Gobert who's been on some really good teams, can't shoot. Like, it can work out, especially if you're that good on the defensive end. So yeah, we're gonna get that dish tendency up a lot for Collier. This was low for some reason, like a 35 for how many assists he averages. Seems a little low. Yeah, we'll leave. I'll just change his dish tendency. He's the only one I really want to be that good of a playmaker. Ace Bailey needs to be shooting more. Like, I'm gonna get that as an 80 for his rookie year. Nurkic, sensible. I want that up to like an 80 as well. He's another player that I really think could be like a good player this year for them, like a top tier scorer for them, especially if they do move on from like a Markkinen. Hendricks, we'll see how he performs. I like him as a player. They have him pretty low here. He's a good defender though, can shoot the three. Like, can be just a good stretch big, can rebound. Just can do it all, kind of. Like, obviously his percentages he only played, how many games was this? Like 3 games or something? Yeah, 3 games. Kind of just predicted that, but but his rookie season though, you could see he could shoot that 38% on 140 attempts. Like, that's good volume, knocking him down. Oh wait, one more. Walter Clayton, let's get his shot tendency up. That's what he's supposed to do, just shoot that ball. We'll get it to like a 75, and then let's change our positions up. I feel like we could run a pretty big starting lineup, having Markkinen, and yeah, Kessler at the center, Filipowski at the power forward. And then I want Sensibo to start, or however you say it. Yeah, I think we'll just start him instead of who was starting, instead of Keontae George, obviously, and then we'll have Ace Bailey come in to start, because he wasn't starting. Why did they have to make? I'm just gonna put him at shooting guard. I don't want to change his position because it makes him a 75. I don't actually have to switch his position. I can just put him there at shooting guard. Oh yeah, Markkinen's playing the small forward. Oh, so Sensibo can't start. He's gonna have to come off the bench, and then Collier is gonna start for me. We're gonna have like Keontae George be a 6-man. We'll give him like 25 a game. I want Bailey to get in like more minutes. Let's get like a little bit. Like, I want him to play the most minutes. I want him to be our guy here. I mean, Markkinen should be scoring more than him, but I still want him to be taking a lot of shots, getting a lot of minutes. Where is Sensa? He's not even in the rotation. What are we doing? What are we doing, Utah? we'll have him be like the 7th man, because I want him to have a big season, like I already said. Nurkic, he's been playing pretty good in the preseason, but I don't need him getting that many minutes. I don't actually. I mean, obviously, the Jazz shouldn't care about him too much. He can help him win some games, but that's not even really the goal, I guess. So, like, yeah. And in terms of Walter Clayton or Cody Williams, what do we need more? Keontae George is kind of like a shooting guard. Sensabaugh is like a small forward. We kind of do need a point guard. And I like Cody Williams. I think he's looked. I don't know if he's looked great in the preseason. Like, he looked good in the summer league, kind of. He had some moments, but I think I'd rather let Walter Clayton play because he's had some better games in the preseason, which is, you know, the more important of the two, summer league and preseason. Obviously, preseasons shows more of what they can do in the NBA. So we're gonna have Walter Clayton get in the rotations. Sadly, Cody Williams not gonna make the rotation. Kyle Anderson, Kevin Love, Georges Niang, who's a pretty good part of those good Utah teams. You know, obviously there's a stat of him having like the most wins in the 20s, like this decade so far, just because he's played with Utah. He played with Philly when they were really good, played with Cleveland when they were really good. But now that he's with Utah, I don't know if he'll keep that title. Guess we'll have to wait and see. But I'm guessing like a Thunder guy like Shea or something is gonna eventually take that. So yeah, I think we can just start simulating them. Quick pause in the video here. If you guys are enjoying my content, please make sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. You'd have me looking like Scotty Barnes in this picture I'm using right now. And if you want to see more of these rebuilds, I mean, I'll probably do all 30 teams for this eventually, but if there's a certain team you want to see like sooner than later, make sure to comment. This rebuild did take a while. I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to keep these rebuilds realistic, and you know, it is probably pretty realistic that the Jazz's rebuild will take a little bit. So yeah, but if you don't want to watch the whole thing, at least go watch the last season. It was a pretty exciting one. We obviously won the championship because we're doing this until we win a championship. And yeah, you know, I jumped into a game. There's a pretty cool moment. And yeah, so thank you guys and enjoy the rest of the video. We got our rotation set. We shouldn't be a very winning team, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're giving up a lot of points. We're going to disable these trade offers. Yeah, the defense is a problem. We're giving up 140 way too much. There's our first win of the season. Coming in 12 games. Ace Bailey leading us though. Oh, Ace Bailey's playing really good. Okay, yeah, he's definitely bad. We've seen it in real life in preseason. Now 2K is showing that as well. Collier, he's actually diming, 9 assists. Markkanen's playing well. Clayton playing really well off the bench. Kessler doing his thing, 2.5 blocks per game. Since the shot isn't falling, but his free throws falling at least, which, you know, normally if you're a really good free throw shooter, you're the 3-point percent, or you're 3-point, you know, you're a good 3-point shooter as well. So we're hoping that he gets his percentage up eventually. Hendricks percentages aren't there, but he's off. We'll see what his defending is. He's a good defender though in real life. Oh, they actually have his defense pretty low. Maybe I don't know. I just thought from his comments he was making about how he's like he's saying like he could be one of the best defenders, or that he is or something, but they don't have his stats too high. Filipowski, no one's shooting the 3-ball well, which is kind of a problem if you want to win games, but I mean, they don't want to win games, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna simulate to the trade deadline though. We'll see if we're still like almost winless. But yeah, see you guys in a bit. Okay, here we are at the trade deadline. I was just on the injury screen there. Our team, we haven't had any players injured, so I was just making sure they're actually on. But as you can see there are a decent amount of injuries. We've just been lucky so far. I did turn down the injury tendency a little bit, because I feel like sometimes 2Ks does it a little, like has too many injuries, but honestly with how it is nowadays, I feel like players are always injured. So but I want a little bit less of that just because it makes it more fun to not have too many injuries. Ace Bailey still averaging 20 points. He's having a good season. Larry Markkanen playing well. We might look to trade Larry. I mean, there's no rush to do it, but I feel like he deserves to go and play somewhere where he can try to win some games. You know, he's still kind of young. We could try and keep him and have like that pairing of Ace Bailey and Markkanen. But I think we're gonna hopefully get a high draft pick. And depending on like if we get one of those top 3 guys, they're gonna have to come into the starting lineup, and like either Filipowski would have to come out, which we could do, or we could just trade away Larry Markkanen and open up a spot. So I think that's what we might do. There's a team that has been linked to them or to getting Larry, and I want to see how they're doing right now and like see if they're in a spot to try to make that trade. Well, the Raptors are really good. It's good to see. In real life right now, Brandon Ingram's gonna score. He's bringing what they need. I shouldn't be talking about them right now though. Just, you know, Raptors fans, so I gotta rep them. But yeah, the Pistons is who I'm talking about. They traded. Wait, what? What? Now we got Shed starting. I mean, I don't. Shed. Hopefully that doesn't happen in real life. But who did they? Tobias Harris. What is? Why? Why did either team do that? Both teams traded away a starter on their team to make them bench players because they don't have that. They already have a player at that position that they traded for. So there's just so like, why? I mean, Quickly's back in the 6-man role, which is probably one of his. I mean, obviously, good role for him. Like, it wasn't a bad trade for Detroit with Osar, and then you can have Beef Stew start. But now that actually does give them an opening for like a starting power forward. So I think that actually helps, and they're buying too. They're buying. Yeah, this is like a perfect like partner for Larry Markkanen. I feel like. First, I do want to kind of try to make this realistic, so I don't want to like try to overly win this trade. I'll just put a random player. Okay, we're not getting Ron Holland, but I just want to put someone in so it doesn't forget the team that I'm trying to trade with. But let's put someone. Let's put in like a Shazlanier, the rookie from this year. But I don't know what I'm just gonna look up some trades, so I want to make this realistic. And yeah, I'm gonna try to look up some trades and try to come up with a trade that would make sense for both sides. I can't really find any trades online because most of them would include like a guy like Tobias Harris to make the money work. And since they traded away Tobias Harris away, I just said away twice, but whatever. They got Emmanuel Quickly back, who's the only guy who's gonna actually make this money work. So I'm gonna try to make a trade like this. Currently, it kind of seems like we're winning this trade, I guess, but I mean, I might just offer this. Like, we would want to pick back, I feel like. Is there someone less valuable? But Caris LeVert was like perfectly with the 14 million, but maybe Duncan Robinson. I mean, he's playing really well for them though. Well, let's like, who's playing better between those two? I mean, Caris LeVert, I think you'd have to say he's playing better, just the amount of points he's putting up. He isn't bringing the 3-point shooting, but maybe this. I mean, they're the same value. Who would we rather? I mean, for us, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's just try to see if this works. We're not interested. Oh, and they'll give us a first. I feel like this makes sense. We're giving away Laurie. He's built up like good value here. I know like he's only 3-star, but if this was actually what he's putting up in real life, like that's, I think people are like thinking he's almost all-star level. And Quickly like is, you know, okay, but not like great value, even though they are supposed to be the same value. And then Duncan Robinson, you know, bring back, like, this is probably the least realistic part with them giving up Duncan Robinson after having such a good season, but it's the only way to make the money work, and I think they'd rather trade away him than Caris LeVert, who's averaging almost 16. And we bring back a pick, and they also get Kevin Love, who could play some minutes. He hasn't played with us at all, but you never know. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's somewhat realistic, you know, a trade that's kind of been linked a lot. The Jazz are willing to trade Larry, it sounds like, so yeah, I think that should make our 11-40 team even worse. Which we didn't really need, but whatever. They want George starting. Has this been, did they change my starting lineups? Wait, who would, no, I didn't have sense about starting. I had Bailey. Oh yeah, I just traded away Larry Markkanen. That's why I changed him. Stupid. So we're gonna have to figure out, I kind of want Sensabaugh starting then. Yeah, I'll put Sensabaugh at the shooting guard. Bailey can go to that small forward. Sensabaugh, did his 3-point percentage go up? Yes, it did. Yeah, he's actually playing really well. I mean, I still want the efficiency to be a little bit better, but not too bad at all. So yeah, that'll be our new starting lineup. Duncan Robinson and Quickly are kind of both gonna get, what am I saying? They're both gonna have to get minutes. Nurkic, you're out of the rotation. Walter Clayton will bring you down to like 10. Same with Hendricks. Like, you guys, you know what you can do. You've showed us enough this season. We don't need to play you too much more. Keontae George is 6th man. It's been all right, but we'll lower his minutes a little bit. I want Sensabaugh's minutes to go up to like 30. Collier, you get 32, 35. We'll get like 30. And then we'll kind of give Quickly a good like 23 off the bench. And then not Nurkic. Actually, Nurkic kind of should play, shouldn't he? No, we'll give him 4. I'll give Duncan Robinson 12 and then him 4. Just because, yeah. Because why not? What's he been averaging? Okay, you're not going to get any minutes, actually. What was that percentage of the center? 45? I mean, that's just what he does. He's just a center that shoots like a guard. I guess over his career, 50% isn't awful. But like for a center, how many threes does he shoot, actually? I know he shoots them. But yeah, he didn't really shoot them back. Like, he should be above that. He shouldn't be shooting 50% as a center. 7-foot center from Bosnia and Herzegovina. However you say that. Just says Bosnia here. That's probably easier. And then we'll give these 4 minutes to Duncan Robinson because he probably should be getting more minutes. Okay, there's our new team. Will we win more? I mean, there's a possibility having the depth will help us win more games. Okay, well, maybe not. Oh, we beat the Kings. And there's our first injury. We're going to leave it as is. It's a 2 to 4 week injury, and we have like a week break, so we should be good anyways. And normally they heal faster than they're supposed to anyways in this game, so you probably should be ready. It's been like 2 weeks for me. Oh, no, maybe it's going to take a little bit. Yeah, we're at the contract. This is a win. Didn't shoot too well, but we won. That's good to see. Filipowski playing pretty good. Wait, where's Quickly? Quickly, oh, he did not have a good game here. He was rebounding the ball at least, but he's played on 3 teams this year now. Toronto, Utah, and wherever we got him from, the Pistons. So that's interesting. But contract extensions, let's see who we can extend. Yeah, so Kessler isn't eligible. We probably should have extended him earlier in the season when he was. But the Jazz didn't do that anyways. It doesn't look like they're going to, so you know, that's kind of realistic then. But I do want to try and keep him. I don't think we'll extend Taylor Hendricks because he still has 1 more year. We'll wait a little bit. And George Niang, we don't need to extend. There's nothing really to do then at this deadline. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We'll see how bad we end up. Okay, Shea wins back-to-back MVPs. Good for him. They beat us by a lot in one of the games. Like, they put up 170, I think, one of the last games of the season. So yeah, makes sense. They actually didn't have the coach of the year though, so they weren't the greatest team. We probably won't have anyone here, but hopefully we do have Kessler makes all defensive second team. That's good to see. 2.6 blocks per game, and Ace Bailey is 2nd in rookie of the year. That's nice. So we have some good young players getting some notice there on those teams. Keontae George got injured, so he actually didn't get to play too much at the end of the season. He didn't have a great year for us. His percentage went up at least, but yeah, there's something, I don't know. Clayton might take his position, you know, as that backup scorer. In terms of our other guys, Collier averaged 8.3 assists. Turnovers went down on the season. Just need to get those percentages up, and he's a great starting point guard for us because he's also a good defender. Sensabaugh was good. Ace Bailey obviously was good. Filipowski, the 3-point shot is still 35%, which we'll take, I guess, for now. Hopefully you can get that free throw up. Average good amount of rebounds. His stats are kind of similar to last year, except for the assists going up, rebound going up a little bit. Everything went up except for the points, even though he got 9 more minutes, so that's okay. Kessler had his best season so far in his career, making a defensive team. That's good for him. George, okay, I just put him here. I don't know why he's here, but he didn't play. Quickly ended up having similar stats to before and like same with Duncan Robinson. I mean, they were there. They didn't do too much. They're just there, just on the team. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, we ended up going 19 and 63, I think. We can just simulate through this. Hopefully we can get a top 3 pick, because that's really what this draft is. You want to be a top 3 pick, and the Thunder go and win it, and Chet Holmgren actually gets that Finals MVP. This is a matchup we could see in real life this year. I think this is, if we had to bet, like I feel like it's probably the betting favorite, I would guess, because a lot of people are liking New York this year over the Cavs. Because I don't know, the Cavs haven't done as much in the playoffs, but they're injured, so you never know. The Cavs could have a fully healthy regular season and healthy playoffs and just go to the finals. You never know, so we'll see. I'll just let people retire. You guys can retire, and I don't care. Draft lottery. Let's see where we can pick. We should have our pick here, so I'm just gonna. I think it hopefully should stay with us once we go through. What? How did we fall to 7? What? I thought we. Wait, how bad were the teams in the league? I didn't look at the standings. I thought we'd be like were we not the worst team? Oh, we were 3rd worst, so we actually fell like the furthest we could, I think. 4 teams jumped above us. That's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. The Wizards just somehow were worse, and then the Brooklyn Nets. We tried to catch up with them, lost 8 to end of the season, but damn. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we can still get a good player here. We were hoping for a top 3 pick, but hopefully someone falls somehow. Darren Peterson, now Boozer, and then it's going to be Debansa. What? The Celtics are trading away Derek White, which I don't know why that team's accepting that. They're taking Dash Daniels, but they can have a second chance at getting AD. Okay. They mess up both their chances of getting, okay. And AD Debansa falls to the Wizards. That's unfortunate for the Celtics. Having 2 chances of getting one of the main guys and just not picking him both times. Like, you could have at least just, like, if you didn't like him, you might as well take a flyer on him, like, anyways, with one of your 2 picks. So I don't know what they're doing here or there. In terms of these guys, isn't this guy French? Yamming Force of Nature. I have never seen that, like, player description before. Kind of makes me want to pick him. Power forward, he's 6'9". Can you play the small forward? Because he's power forward center. Because we don't really need, unless we want to just start him over. Actually, you know what? Because I kind of do want Sensabaugh to start, and for him to start, someone is not going to start. Like someone else is not going to have, or not going to be able to start. Maybe that's Filipowski if we draft a power forward here. There's 2 power forwards. Caleb Wilson I know is good, but I feel like I've taken him in the past. He's got the same. Oh no, never mind. Terry Cummings and Tom Chambers. Let's see where they're expected to go. I want to do this, Jaden. I want to do something different. I'm going to take Jaden Quaintance out of Kentucky. And we'll see if we have another pick. Oh, it doesn't look like we do, so we'll just send to end. Oh, wrong button. Okay, there we go. So yeah, Darren Peterson, 1-1, Dash Daniels. Celtics, I mean, they're still good draft picks. They could work out well for them, but they should have taken Debansa. They should have taken him. It's just fumble by them there. And we get Quaintance down here, 77 overall, 20 years old. Yamming Force of Nature, 5 badges is definitely good. Like 5 badges is the most out of everyone here. So we might have just gone, oh, this guy down here has a better badge total, but yeah, I don't know. I think we made a good pick there. 77 overall. I'll probably just start him depending on how, I mean, if Filipowski jumps up a bunch, then I probably will have to start him, but we'll see. Like, I can't. If Filipowski is like 83 overall, I'll have to start him over the 77 overall. Wait, who do we have on our roster right now? Quickly's here. Yeah, Quickly has that big contract that we kind of just have on our thing now, which is kind of annoying. But whatever. We still have Sensabaugh, Coins, Ace Bailey, Filipowski, George, Collier. I think we have everyone right other than Kessler, obviously. That's the guy who we have to go and try to get here. That's actually not bad. He does not want that much money. If we can like do... let's do like 21 and a half maybe? 21 and a half, 4 years, 5 years. Let's do 5 years. And can we just do like a flat contract like that? I don't think we'll get the bird rates on them, but like, you know, if we can just get them for 5 years, yeah. Hopefully we can win within these 5 years anyway, so it doesn't matter. Because yeah, that's what, and he jumped up. Oh, good jumps from our people here. Filipowski does jump up. solid amount, a lot of jumping. This is good to see. Hopefully this can keep coming with these jumps, because then we can try to win a championship, like I said. But yeah, for these rebuild videos, like the type that I'm doing here, where we're just really building a team starting from the 2025-26 season. We're just gonna go until we win a championship. Depending on how long that takes, it doesn't matter. We're just going until we win. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long. With a team like the Jazz, though, if we're trying to like, and I want to be realistic with it, I'm not gonna do the thing where you sign random players, trade them away for first, and then use that to trade away for a superstar. Like, I'm not doing that. That's only for those rebuild challenges. But for a rebuild like this, I want to try to make it as realistic as possible. Looks like we signed Grayson Allen. Okay. We probably won't get minutes for us. We're gonna, okay, we'll set our starting lineup first. Ace Bailey's gonna start. Penspa's gonna start. And Collier is going to start. Yeah, I think I want him to start. And we're gonna have Quickly be the sixth man now. We have a lot of guards. Keontae George is kind of looking expendable, or maybe Quickly even. Because we don't really, like, I know we just traded for Quickly, but that was just for the money. And I think I will do this. I want to start Quaintance. I have no idea how to say his name. Hopefully that's good enough. If he's French, maybe it's like Quaintance. I don't know. I actually am supposed to be pretty fluent in French because I have my double dogwood in French. I'm taking it since kindergarten to grade 12. But I'm actually not that great at it still. Like, obviously I can speak it, but not as good as I don't know. I feel like they don't teach you amazingly how to speak at French or speak fluently. You kind of just have to do the verbs test and everything. It's just like, yeah, we're learning how to do the verbs, but like at the same time, you're not really remembering it. You're just kind of trying to memorize it for that test or for that quiz, and then you kind of just forget about it afterwards. But whatever. Hendricks, do we want him getting minutes? Just like, we have so many people. Oh wait, yeah, Grayson Allen's still getting, we don't want him getting minutes. Sorry, Grayson. We'll have Hendricks come in, get some like 17. Yeah, and then Sensabaugh we can get up to like 30. Wait, or we'll have the rookie play like 27 maybe. Bailey 35 sounds good. Kessler, I want him to be playing like 35. Or no, we'll do like 33 and like 34, and then make sure Cully is getting 30. Now looks good. One thing I do want to quickly check though is if I just like, let's do a quick trade finder for Quickly. See if there's any way we can kind of like, you know, get off his contract. Everyone wants Isaiah Collier with them. We could just go and get an expiring Andrew Wiggins. I just don't know if that makes sense for that team. Keegan Murray has his extension. They actually, did they add that, or did they just like, because isn't that the exact number he got in real life? So maybe they did add it. Seems weird how they do it that quick, because it seems like they're kind of slow with that type of stuff. Because like, yeah, like they probably don't have Russell Westbrook on the Kings yet. Talking about that, like I feel like that was an interesting sign. Like it was what it was expected, and we'll see what the Kings can do. They just have a lot of like Westbrook and DeRozan, both guys that can't really space it. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. And will he even start? Like maybe they'll just start Schroeder over him. Like this is obviously a good trade. We're giving up first, but like that doesn't make sense. One thing. Okay, let's go back to that trade I saw. Like this one. If I look at them, do they need a point guard? No. I mean, if they move here back to the shooting guard, they could maybe use it. I think we'll just run with what we have for now. Keep a veteran point guard on our team. Hopefully he can like build up the value a little bit more. He'll be like our backup. Is Clayton? Yeah, Clayton can't really be in the rotation here with how many guards we have. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to give Keontae George that nod for now. Even though I did say he's expendable, we put him as shooting guard. He's actually higher overall. Yeah, start simulating, see how we can do. Maybe we somehow just are good. Okay. Keontae George is injured again. Why is he always getting injured? We're just gonna get rid of his minutes and give them all to Clayton to make it easier. So I don't have to like change the minutes and change them back afterwards. I can just give them all to the one player. They're kind of doing the similar thing for me, just coming in as a guard and trying to score. This is definitely a better start. We're not like losing every game. We just beat the Thunder in a thriller. Just Ace Bailey went off. Oh, he's starting to look like an all-star. That's good to see. Quickly looking good. Quain Thomas looking pretty good. Filipowski's looking better. I'm okay with leaving Quain Thomas. He's probably a better defender, I would have to guess. Just because Filipowski probably isn't the greatest defender, and I feel like all these French players are just like athletic and can just run around and defend well. He's actually not amazing, but that's probably still better than Filipowski. Maybe not in the post, but you have Kessler down there in the post anyway, so we don't need the greatest post defender beside him. Okay. I'm probably gonna put this back and then I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. See if we are somehow fighting for like a play-in spot. Probably not. We'll probably be bad, but I think next year's the year where we'll really like take that jump. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're actually not too bad at all at the trade deadline. 23 and 28. Just beat the Thunder again. I don't know why we just have their number, I guess. Sensabaugh is having a really efficient season. This is exactly what we want from him, like 18.5 points, really efficient. Ace Bailey 24 and 6, just being that 1A guy that we want him to be. Quain Thomas is playing well. 3-point shot doesn't fall for him. That's the downgrade of having him instead of Filipowski. But the thing about Filipowski is he's not even shooting it well, so it's just like, that's why we're starting him. That's why we're starting Quain Thomas. Zay Collier, at least that 3-point shot is looking a little bit better. That's the only problem with him is his percentages, but still a great playmaker. Quickly, he's playing really well off the bench. He might be a big reason for why we're getting these wins, because I'm like thinking about trading him, but like, might as well just keep him if our team's doing this well. Just the contract thing, like how many years do we have on these guys? So he'll have his rookie thing. We'll have Kessler locked up now. Keontae George, this is his 4th year. This is his 4th year, so we'll have to re-sign him if we want to keep him, but we might not. We have quickly Isaiah Collier will have another year. Filipowski will have another year. Sensabaugh is someone we're gonna have to. That's one guy we want to keep definitely. But Clayton will have 2 more years. Obviously, these guys will have more years. Oh, actually, Taylor Hendricks won't. How's he been playing this year? He's been playing really well this year. Okay, I think our goal is to try to keep Hendricks, Sensabaugh, and not worry about Keontae George, because I know he's our 3rd best player right now, but he probably won't jump up too much more, and we have replacements. Like, we have a lot of guards. Clayton will get better. That's all. That's the replacement I'm talking about, and he's a good replacement. Like, look at his. Oh, I put him in for like a few games. I didn't realize how well he played in those games. So yeah, he'll definitely be a good replacement once we. If we decide not to keep Keontae, so we're probably just not going to keep Keontae. Yeah, let's go to this extension deadline, see if we want to extend anyone. I don't know why I'm waiting to get to the extension deadline before just extending them now, but whatever. That's like my reminder to do it. Filipowski. That's too much money though. Like, we don't need to extend him. Taylor Hendricks, though, on the other hand. We'll do the bird right thing, but like, let's try to get his salary down as low as possible. He's been playing well. I feel like he'll jump up a little more. Still only 23 years old. 14. Okay, I feel like that's a good deal. Get him 3 more years. Not making too much. Like a 4-year, 53.17 million contract is what he's on right now. It's not too bad. I think that's a good extension. Now we don't have to worry about him in the off season. The only one we're worrying about now is Sensabaugh, who we definitely want to keep. Now, hopefully he doesn't want too much money. We'll see. Okay, there's the Thunder. They finally got their get back on us. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, Shea gets his 3-peat on winning the MVP. 2nd year in a row, averaging 34 plus. He's going crazy. Darren Peterson. This is someone we could have had, but we're not. And same with this guy. The lottery was not on our side though. Scoot Henderson wins most improved. Timberwolves are a good team. It looks like we probably won't have anyone here. Defensive team, will Kessler make it? Kessler doesn't make it this year. Maybe it's because he missed too many games. I don't know. All rookie first team. Quain Thomas makes this is a stacked thing to where like averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds, 45% from the field, like playing 28 minutes a game is getting you 8th in rookie of the year. Like that's a pretty stacked class. This guy averaged 14 and is the last guy on. Kind of crazy. That might go down as the best draft class of all time. It seemed like Sensabaugh was our missing, or like the glue holding us together, because as soon as he was out, we just lost. Cody Williams didn't play too well in his minutes. Maybe we won't be doing that anymore, giving him minutes. But yeah, let's simulate through this, see if the Thunder can just keep it going. 3 straight MVPs for Shea. Can he get 3 state championships? He's there. Oh, it's a rematch. Thunder win it in game 7 once again. Shea averages 44. I mean, now it's over. All the Shea haters, they can't say anything now. Like he's got I think I skipped over his stats. He's got 3 championships, 3 MVPs, all in a row. Got 2 finals MVPs out of the 3. Was probably really close to that 3rd one, but it looked like, I guess Chet just had a great series, but this one he averaged like, what was it, 44? And the Pacers are just like just sad for the organization, just making it to the finals twice against the same team. You go to game 7 both times against them, but you just can't get the win. The Kings added Paul George, and now he's retiring. It's a great addition for them, just adding another old washed player. Don't know if that's what they need. Okay, draft lottery. We're not like super high up in this one, but wait, where are we? Jazz. We have the 7th best odds, but it says the Thunder, and then we have the LA pick there. Hopefully that's our, I think that should be our pick. Okay, it jumped up to 2. Is that okay? This is, what is this, the 2027 NBA draft? I don't think I downloaded draft class for this one, so it will just be random players. I kind of forgot to download this one, but whatever. It's 2 years down the line anyways, so the one the person made probably will change up a lot anyways. But I want to see if we actually are supposed to own this pick. Do the Jazz own their 2027 pick? Let's see here, because this could be big. The Jazz own the Lakers 2027. Well, yeah, they own the Lakers one, but do we own our own? That doesn't help too much. It says they have their own. It doesn't say anything. I don't know what this Thunder thing is with like the 2026. I get the Thunder have a lot of picks, but like I feel like they should have their own pick. I'm just gonna say we have our own pick. If we don't, then I don't, whatever. But we're gonna make that trade. Like let's turn trade override on, because we're definitely gonna need that, because I don't think the Thunder are gonna agree to me giving them like a 2nd round pick for their 2nd overall pick. Let's propose this trade. Player fine. Okay, I actually have to go to the draft before I can make this trade. Okay, this will get us a new player that can, you know, be a big part. We're kind of hoping to make that jump into like a good team this year, so see if that happens. Cavs pick. Should we just give them like? No, they don't deserve another first. It's the Thunder. They're good enough. They just won 3 state championships. That's another thing. Even if they are supposed to have a pick, who cares? They won 3 straight championships. They're doing fine. So yeah, we'll take. They have the Nuggets pick anyway. Like this is stupid. They have the 6th. If they had the 2nd overall pick and the 6th overall pick, like that shouldn't even be happening. So it's just the Thunder. They just cooked the league. I don't know. I don't even know how they did this. Sam Presti's just a god, I guess. See what we can add here though. This guy is from Nigeria. I'm gonna take this Dominique Wilkins guy though, because you obviously want the players that are younger. This guy's like the highest player here that's 19 years old. He's expected to go pretty high, but having a Hall of Fame ceiling just makes me want to take him. And his floor is Kiki Vandeweghe, who's a good player too, so I think that's a good pick for us. How do I zoom to the next pick? Yeah, so we have another pick. We have 2 more picks, I think. We'll just take another guy who's like all NBA. This guy's all NBA 21. Boom, taking him. And then we'll do our last 1st round pick. We just have all the picks. We're looking like the Thunder. We'll take this dude, Chris Webber. He's 22, but maybe he'll reach that ceiling. You know, older players can do that. Like I think Desmond Bain was a later or like an older player. He ended up being pretty good, so you never know. This guy was 77 overall. It would have been nice to jump up to 1 because this one guy looks pretty good. 82 overall as a rookie is kind of crazy. But yeah, we'll bring in our rookies. And what was our goal? We need to get Ace Bailey. Or not Ace Bailey. Wrong person. We need to get Sensabaugh. That's what I was trying to say. So small forwards. Bryce. Oh, he doesn't even want that much. We'll do bird rates for him. 11. Set that. Nice. Nice. So we're sending him, or signing him for 3 or 35 million. That just feels like a steal. So Ace Bailey jumps up 2, not too much, but Filipowski gets better, Collier gets better, Clayton gets better, Quickly gets worse. Cody Williams is getting better, Clayton Thomas gets a little better. Andre jumps up a lot, 26 years old. It's kind of funny jumping up that much late in his career. Or that late in his career. I guess it's not late in his career, but late in his age, I guess you could say. That can happen, so cool to see. I guess he's still probably not going to make a rotation, but right now I'm like, we want to try to do something eventually, right? Like, should we just try and make a swing here, trade for a player to come in and help us win? Like, what's our need? The point guard position is looking weird for us. Collier's not really getting any better. I like him, but yeah, I don't know. Ace Bailey's our starting shooting guard, so yeah. Sensabaugh didn't get better, so that's annoying, but I still probably will start him over Cody Williams. We have so much talent. Like, I feel like we could just, like, let's just throw something to the trade fund. Like, let's throw Quickly for the money, along with like Cody Williams and like first. Oh, it didn't let me do the first, but whatever. There's Mikal Bridges. There's Kristaps. There's a super valuable first. There's Derek White and Mark Williams. Could bring back Rudy Gobert. I kind of want to throw in a trade finder. Actually, let's do something first. Let's see who our most valuable players actually are. Because I threw in Cody Williams, but 3-star. Hendricks, 2.5. None of you guys will be that valuable. Clayton Thomas is 3-star. I don't really want to trade him away though. Clayton, 3-star. Yeah, I think we'll just trade away Cody Williams because he's the player, like a player I don't really want to be a part of this team too much, and he has good value, so I might as well just trade him. Can we trade away this first? Okay, yeah, we can trade away this 2030 first. Is anyone gonna offer us anything better with the first in there? Actually, no. There's like Derek White and Mark Williams, Kristaps. Huh. Like, should we just go and make a trade like this? Bring in Kristaps? Yeah, let's just send it. Hopefully we can like do this without the first, because weren't they like doing the same thing without it? Yeah, okay. They just want 2 seconds instead. Sure. Send it. We're making a splash here. The Lakers, that probably wasn't the most realistic thing. We're so far in the future, it doesn't matter at this point. I think Kristaps is going to be our 6th man. I know that's kind of funny, but I like Kessler better than him. You know, wait a minute. Or we could do something else. Just hear me out here. Kristaps, power forward, right? And then we can bring Filipowski off the bench as our backup center / power forward. This team is looking weird. Basically, Bailey, you're gonna play there, and then we're gonna have. Oh wait, we could bring Connect to start. No, he's not even that. Sensabaugh, I know his overall is low, but like he's showing us that he is better than a 78 overall. We'll lower his minutes to like 28 though. Bailey, you can get like 34. Clayton, is he the starting point guard now? Still have Collier. I don't know. We'll start Clayton. Why not? He played really well in the limited time last year. See what he can do as a starter. Hendricks, you can play 10. Clayton Thomas, you can get like 15. color, you can get a little bit more. I think that, like that maybe. Our starters need more minutes. Porzingis, I mean, yeah, Porzingis and Kessler need more minutes, so let's get these minutes down a little bit. Sorry to these guys. But our starting bigs need more minutes. They both need like 32, I'd say. And we'll give Bailey 35. And then we'll check out our tendencies real quick. And if the tendencies are good, we can just simulate, I think. Because we got a good... I feel like we have a good balance. Like our team's looking pretty good here. We'll get Dirk. No, you can stay 75. Lopowski, you can shoot a little bit more off the bench. Clayton will get it up to like an 80. And I want Clayton to pass a little bit more too. Now that he's the starting point guard, we want to make sure he's actually making some passes. Get it up to like a 60. 59 actually. Okay. So yeah, this team should be a playoff team, hopefully. I don't know, like getting Porzingis, having Kessler, like this team looks, the offense I feel like is going to be there. The question is the defense, but hopefully it works out. We win game 1, we win game 2, we win game, oh, okay, good start. The injuries, hopefully that doesn't plague us too much. That's unfortunate. Do we actually even have a backup point guard who can come in and play? Carson, are you a point guard? Tonje, you're not a point guard, but I'm going to give you those minutes because you are a guard. We're just going to give Tonje the minutes. He can hopefully come in and do his thing. He's a scorer. That's what he did in college, so hopefully he can do that here. We're looking solid. I don't know. I'll see you guys at the trade deadline though. We'll see how solid we actually are. Some sad news here. Ace Bailey has broken his foot and is out for a little while. Which is, yeah, definitely very sad. We'll get Connect in there a little bit more. We'll get Sensabaugh the minute. He's going to become our new Ace Bailey, hopefully, here. What's he actually averaging? He's still doing his thing. So we're hopefully he can be our new main scorer in the starters. And then we'll have Tonje be our shooting guard off the bench to replace Connect. How is Connect actually playing well? Oh, he's playing well. Okay, hopefully we can still win some games. We're 18 and 21. Almost at the trade deadline. We might as well just sim there with you guys here, because why not? And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are enjoying this and you want to see more rebuilds like this. Because I will have more coming out. We've just lost 4 games in a row, but okay, there we bounce back a little bit. This year we're 9th seed right now, so we're actually fighting for a playing spot for the first time in a while. It's probably ahead of schedule compared to real life. The Jazz are looking like they are on a slower rebuild at the moment. Looking at their stats, people are playing well. I think it is that defense that's really holding us back at the moment. Lopowski just can't get that shot to ball. I don't know why. But yeah, we're looking solid. We just need our player, our guy in Ace Bailey back. Like, it's really it. It's our star. It's supposed to be our main guy, and he's just out for 2 to 4 months. It said. Hopefully, we're getting close to 2 months soon. We're probably past 2 months by now. Yeah, here we are. Contract extension. Deadline. Filipowski. No, we ain't gonna extend you. You're coming off the bench. If you're coming off the bench, we don't want to extend you for that much money. And we have Quinn Thomas coming up to replace you anyways, so we just gave up 162 and only scored 87. We keep doing this at the end of these seasons. We just start like losing every game at the end of the season for some reason. Like it's just something that we do. We're still a 10th seed somehow. We can still somehow make the play-in even with how bad we're playing right now. Don't get Ace Bailey. What is going on right now? We can't win a game. Our star player is just out forever. Damn. Okay. Ace Bailey's back. What is happening? My controller's not working. Hello? My game just crashed? What? Okay, that was weird. Okay, luckily we are back. Ace Bailey, you're back in the rotation. Tonje, you're out of the rotation. You've been playing really well actually, but Connect has been better. Let's see what his stats are. Yeah, his stats went up. His percentages stayed the same. That's good to see, and then we'll move these minutes back around where Ace is that guy. Sensabaugh, he was playing really well. Not well enough, I guess, though, because we're just really bad. Okay, there we get a win in his first game back. We don't make the playoffs play-in, though. I mean, how bad we won like 31 games. We shouldn't have been even making the play-in, like even in the conversation for it. But I guess the West was really like top heavy or something. I don't know. No awards for us this year. Defensive team for Walker Kessler. There we go. He's back. Yeah, this is gonna be a long rebuild. We're already almost an hour in, or for me at least. I mean, it'll probably be cut up a little bit more for you guys, but yeah, still taking a while. He's barely ended up averaging 22 and a half. How many games was that? 42. He played half the season. I mean, Porzingis was good, but we're just not. We just need more time, I guess. Porzingis we have under contract for a few more years. Connect he's might be out. Filipowski, we're probably gonna let him go. Collier, we need to get Collier. Yeah, we want to bring back Collier. I like him as a backup point guard at the moment. Hendricks we have. Sensabaugh we have. Yeah, I think the goal for right now is just to try to get back Collier. We can let Filipowski walk, and yeah, let's simulate through the playoffs real quick. See what happens here. Do the Thunder go back to back? No, they are finally taken down by the Spurs, and the Spurs go and win it all. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I'll go back to the draft lottery. I'll be right back. Okay. The Warriors like dynasty all just retired. Kevin Durant's gone, who was there for a little bit, and then Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson are out of there. So great retirement class there. Wait, what? Draymond and Klay should make it in real life as well. Is there anyone else that should have made it? I feel like I saw some good. Dennis Schroeder actually might make it. There's some real conversation about that now with his Germany career. But I guess we'll see what happens there. Spencer Dinwiddie, I just saw there, he got waived today by the Hornets, which is interesting to see because I feel like a lot of people thought he was like going to be there just as a backup guard, you know, if LaMelo goes down again, which hopefully that doesn't happen. The Nets get some good picks. We got the 9th overall pick. We'll see what we can do with that. Hopefully the pick we made last year, 2nd overall, I kind of forgot about our 2nd overall pick. I didn't give him minutes last year, but hopefully he has jumped up a decent amount so we can get him in the rotation. Where like I probably should have had him in the rotation. This guy's, we'll take him, Hall of Fame, but probably should have had him in the rotation anyways. But hopefully he makes it so there's no question about putting him in the rotation this year. So yeah, we drafted a point guard. Oh yeah, accept that. Why would we decline that? Okay. Qualifying offer. So we need to get Collier back. Do we care about like getting Dalton Connect back? We probably want one of these guys. Did we not get to keep Tonje? Is he not? He could work as a replacement for Dalton Connect. It would be much cheaper, and he was putting up similar percentages. First, we'll go to Collier. How much does he want? He doesn't want that much. Like, it's not great. Maybe if we do a flat contract at like $14.95, and then if we look at our shooting guards, this is small forwards. Where's Tonje? Is he here? Tonje is shooting guard or small forward? I don't see him here on either. Oh, there he is. Okay. He doesn't want much. I'll just get him on like a flat 3-year, 4.5 million. Okay, so we get both of those guys back. Tonje will be our replacement for Dalton Connect this year. Hopefully we see some good improvements. Okay, Ace Bailey is back improving a lot because he kind of slowed down a little bit with his improvement last year, but luckily he's back. This Carson guy has jumped up, the 2nd overall pick from last year. Everyone's kind of jumping up a little bit. Kristaps, hopefully that's just him going down because he's got that injury. Yeah, I mean, we're looking better. Definitely. Like, now we have an 88 overall. That's to the point now where he's kind of looking like an all-star, getting to that superstar range. Hopefully he can show that during simulation now, during the season. Get up to like averaging 25 or something, maybe make an all-star team, which he hasn't been able to do yet. Last year he could have done it maybe if he didn't get injured, but he did get injured, obviously. We'll start Sensible. You know what I should... I don't know why I had it last year the other way around, but I should have Sensible starting at the shooting guard over Bailey. Tanja, your minutes are going to go... You're going to be like the last guy off the bench. Sensible, we can give you like 27 for now, but we're going to lower these minutes. Like Tanja... Honestly, he doesn't need much minutes, like, because Carson... I'm just not going to give him minutes for now. He'll be like the guy, like, if someone gets injured, but Carson can kind of take that load for now. And... yeah, we'll kind of do like this. I'm gonna start. I think I want to start Porzingis still. Filipowski, I want to have 25 there and like 20 there. Yeah, like that. Bailey will have it like 35. Porzingis 30, 31 there. I actually do want to drop these minutes a little bit more because I want some more minutes for these guys up here. Clayton, let's give 30. He played really well last year. Sensible was obviously keeping his play really, like, he's just consistently super efficient. This is the year now where I'm hoping we can jump into like actually making a play-in spot or like a playoff spot, and that's not how you want it to start. Porzingis is gonna have to go to the center now, and then we're gonna have to do that. Injuries are just painful. I mean, yeah, I guess they are painful, obviously, but just now that we have to switch our rotation up, just changes a lot. Tanja, you're gonna come in and get 22 minutes, because why not? Sitting at 3 and 5 so far. Hopefully we can get a little win streak going. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. Okay, here we are. The team is actually finally good. We're 6th right now with 27 and 23. So West has kind of fallen off from being that like team where you had to be like, you know, decent amount of games over to actually even be in the play-in. But yeah, we're chilling here at the 60 right now. It's still close, so we could fall out pretty fast, but hopefully we can keep winning games. In terms of our team, Clayton almost averaging 20 and 7. He's really good. Clayton is a really good player. Same with Sensa. Ace Bailey is not up to that 25 that I was hoping for, but like he doesn't even really need it with how many points Clayton and Sensa are putting up. Kristaps is doing his thing. Yeah, so like look at this tandem: 1.9 blocks per game and 2.2 blocks per game. They're just in there blocking shots. Collier is actually really inefficient. I should maybe lower his minutes a little bit because his minutes are so high compared to the rest of the bench. Like, let's get him down to like this 15. Tanje is someone who I had to put in the rotation after his stint there because like look at his percentages. He's just shooting crazy. I'm gonna get him up to like 18. Filipowski's stats are his 3-point shots falling. I'll get him to up 18 too. Carson, the rookie, he's been playing well, but I'll just keep him at 15. Quinn Thomas, he's been playing well. I'll get him up a little bit. We'll give him 15 as well. We're gonna have like this bench of just 5 guys all getting a decent amount of minutes, but no like main guy off the bench. We can look at see if we had any all-stars this year because we might have had Ace Bailey make it. Yes, he does make it. And just make sure, I don't think he's made another all-star. Yeah, he hasn't. Okay, I actually hadn't checked, but I was just saying that because his stats on the bad team, and he wasn't a high overall back then. 2K does take into account your overall when doing the all-star, which is kind of stupid, but that's just 2K for you. Yeah, let's keep simulating. I don't want to make any more trades. I feel like our team is good as it is. Just I like letting the young guys just develop. That's how we get better. We made the one trade for Porzingis, which worked out because we're winning games right now. 4 seed right now. I shouldn't have talked though, because now we lose back-to-back games. Back-to-back games. Okay, there we go. Contract extension. Are there any guys we can re-sign that we want to? Kristaps. I wasn't gonna re-sign him, but then I looked at how much he's asking for, and like how much he's on a 2 year. Let's just extend him like 1 more year because he's old. Let's just send him like 1 more year for 12 million. Yeah, okay, there we go. He's too old to be getting that much money. We might as well re-sign Taylor Hendricks if this is all he wants. And yeah, I think we'll move on with that. Ace Bailey, we're gonna have to, I keep forgetting to extend, like you're supposed to be able to extend him at the start of the season, but I keep forgetting to do that. But we'll send him in the re-sign him in the off season though, for his big max contract that he definitely deserves. Oh, 167, 38 and 9 by Ace Bailey, 27. Oh my gosh, look at Collier. There's his offense finally showing up. And when I say offense, I mean his scoring offense, because obviously he's a good playmaker. But yeah, see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we do end up making the playoffs. Jokic is on a new team in LA. Won a MVP. Kind of down because for some reason our team decided to do what they always do and like lose every game at the end of the season. This year happened later than ever. But we ended up being the 4th seed for a while and then ended up falling all the way to the 9th seed. So we're in the play-in for the first time. I forgot to check if we had any defensive team guys. We probably had Kessler, but now we just have to hope we can win a stupid two play-in games. We had the Kings first. Let's see what they got. I thought this was like our year. I thought we were just gonna make it to the playoffs and go on a crazy run, but then we just fumble. Okay, there we go. Win the first game. Very balanced team effort, but we just dominated. And then we have the Thunder. Why the Thunder here? They're just like the 3 championships in a row, and now they're just in the play-in. This would be kind of cool though if we could just end their playoff hopes. Come on, do something in the 3rd. Do something in the 4th. Oh my god, we actually tried to. Oh, we are trying to. We lose again. Damn, this team is disappointing us right now. AJ DeBansta versus Vic in the finals. Can Vic go? Oh no, AJ DeBansta. We could have had this guy if we had better odds. And the Celtics could have had him, but decided to take 2 other guys instead of him. They had 2 chances at him. I don't know what they were doing in that draft. Yeah, we go on to another year. Now we need to re-sign Ace Bailey. We need to re-sign Walter Clayton. We'll have him. We'll have Quaden Thompson. Okay, yeah, so it's just re-sign Walter Clayton and Ace Bailey, the 2025 draft dudes. We'll see if we have a pick anywhere. I don't think. I'm just not even gonna. We have so many young talent. We don't even need to do that. We're just going straight to free agency. Actually, we'll check team options and make sure our front office isn't like declining. It's stupid. Like, why did they try to decline Quaden Thompson's one last year? I don't know. Desmond, is there any reason to, like, why would we decline that? He's a good player, good overall, still young. Might as well just keep him on the low. Yeah, we're just gonna try to see if we can get both. We're gonna go after Ace Bailey first, obviously. Why is it not showing up? Do we not have enough money for him? Don't we have the bird rates or whatever though? Okay, we're gonna try to get him for like, let's just do 40. We want he deserves a big contract here. Point guard, okay, Walter Clayton is in the affordable here. Okay, he doesn't want that much. We're gonna do like 13 million. Let's see if we can do 13 million flat. They're both agreeing. Okay, there we go. We got our guys back. We're gonna go back into a new season. And we should be able to do better. And Carson is looking like a guy now. He's looking like a guy that's gonna have to start here. Porzingis again worked. Actually, that actually works out now because we can start Carson probably at the power forward and move Porzingis to the bench because also Quaden Thompson is better. Or maybe we might have to trade away one of these guys. Solomon also. We have a lot of power forward depth right now. We still have Hendricks too. Yeah, we have way too much power forward depth. And Sensabaugh just, why is the progression so bad? He keeps playing well for us, but we'll probably still have him getting a decent amount of minutes because of how well he performs. But annoying how his overall isn't going up. Yeah, we're definitely over an hour into this now. I think we're going until we win a championship, but we'll see. I'm hoping this year can be a year where we're actually making the playoffs. So we haven't been able to make the playoffs yet over this rebuild. I'm trying to do a realistic rebuild, so this probably is pretty realistic for the Jazz. So yeah, I'll try to cut this down so it isn't too long of a video, but we'll see what ends up happening. I'm gonna set the rotation here, and then I'm actually probably gonna have to pause this and record the rest later, but you guys won't. That won't matter for you at all, so whatever. So yeah, I want to start both of these guys. They need to be able to start. So maybe we'll do the Ace Bailey as shooting guard. I don't have to change position. So we'll do. Oh, they already have that. Okay. Point guard obviously should be Walter Clayton, who they have at 13 minutes for some reason. Like, what are we doing? Isley, you don't need to start. I get you're supposed to be Kyrie Irving eventually, but you can wait to be Kyrie Irving. Thank you very much. Starting power forward is going to be Solomon. No, we're giving that to Quaden Thompson. I'm sorry, Solomon. You're too young still. It's your second year. And then we'll take Hendricks. You're not getting minutes. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some decisions with the trades as well. because we can't have all these power forwards. We might just run it for the trade deadline, but then we're gonna have to make some decisions on which power forwards are gonna have to go. And Sensabaugh, you're gonna be the last guy in this rotation. Solomon, or maybe I'll move one of these power forwards out of the rotation because we have too many. Who doesn't? Solomon, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to sit another year out. Sorry, I know he's good, but Sanjay, we're gonna give you the other minutes. Like, he was too efficient. Like, look, these two guys, I know they're lower overalls, but the efficiency though, the efficiency is just crazy on those guys. I'll give them both 12 minutes per game, just to come in and give me some points. But yeah, this will be our rotation for the start of the year. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, see you guys at the trade deadline. Okay, well, we just got some bad news here. Ace Bailey broke his left hand. 4 to 6 weeks. We're still just like, what, 5 games into the regular season? He's been averaging 28 so far. Yeah, that's tough. Who's playing better between you two? It's been Tanjay. But like, I mean, has it been? Percentage-wise, it has. We trust Sensabaugh more. So I'm gonna give him those minutes. I'll give him like, yeah, we'll just give him all of them. Why not? Then I don't have to switch the minutes back later. And then we'll give this Isley guy some minutes off the bench here. He's a point guard. He's the dude, I think, who had the Kyrie Irving like projection or ceiling or something. So yeah. Okay. See you guys at the deadline, hopefully, unless there's another injury. Okay, we're back. The team is really bad. I don't know. I thought this was the season where he might make the playoffs, and just Collier's starting because what's his name? Walter Clayton Jr. went down with like it was a bad injury, like some sort of MCL tear or something. I don't know if that's exactly what it was. It was a 1 to 2 months, so not like crazy, but he was having a good season at the point guard. I mean, our guys are playing well. I don't know what's going on though. We just can't win games, so we might as well throw a trade like a Porzingis with, like, who here would be really valuable that we don't use? Like maybe Nance or something, because we don't use Nance. And we'll throw in future first. Maybe you can get, okay. Is this our first from this year? That's why it's so good. I don't think it is our this year though, because I'm pretty sure we're in like it'll be the 2030 draft this upcoming season. So I don't want to give up that pick because, you know, we're really bad this year. But if we're giving away, like, I might just do this. He's on the Milwaukee Bucks right now anyways. Like, it's not even like he's on the Rockets and they became a dynasty. He's trying to help out Giannis, but yeah, the Bucks probably need to rebuild. I'm guessing they're not a good team. I actually don't know, but I don't care. We're gonna make that trade. We need to do something. So yeah, now we bring in Amen Thompson. We're probably just gonna have him play. You put him at the point. Who's our starting power forward? No, actually, yeah, we'll just start. We'll start Carson at the power forward, and then Solomon. We have so much power forward depth. We need to trade away a power forward, I think. That's what the plan was at the deadline, to trade away some of our power forwards. Let's like package 2 of our power forwards away just to like see if we can get a little bit of an upgrade. But like Filipowski and Hendricks. So I want to keep the younger power forwards, have more potential. Yeah, we have a backup center now, because we got that in that trade as well. So that's good. Trade away both of these guys. I mean, we don't need another power forward, but like Jalen Johnson is intriguing, I guess. Pascal Siakam. Brandon Ingram to bring off the bench. This is giving up. There's no way that's our pick, so it would be more valuable than that. OKC's pick. Yeah, let's bring in Brandon Ingram, sure, why not? We're going for it. So now, with those trades out of the way, we can start Collier, Thompson, Bailey, Carson, We don't want. Where is Walker Kessler? Why are you down there? I don't know. They just don't think he should be getting minutes. I think it's because he's injured right now. That's probably why. He's not very injured, but he's a little bit injured. We don't really need Isley to be getting minutes. We'll give him a few because we actually do need some point guard minutes, but not that many. We might just take Donjay out of the rotation. Because with these new guys we added, we need Brandon Ingram to be getting like a lot of minutes off that bench. He's going to be the 6th man. These are both power forwards, so we can... Yeah, we have like a bunch of bigs coming off the bench. We'll give Brandon Ingram... Oh wait, this isn't Brandon Ingram. We'll give Brandon Ingram like 27, 28 off the bench. He's been really efficient actually. We'll do 28. Clayton, it'll be nice when we can get him back, and then Collier can come off the bench. Thompson to get like 35, or like Bailey 35. We'll do 33 for Thompson, 33 for Carson, and then we can lower some of these minutes to get a good like 33 by our DPOY candidate. Probably, I don't know if he is this year's block numbers aren't super high, but yeah. It's a kind of a weird season now, because I actually, are those guys under contract for much longer, or did I just like trade for a bunch of 1-year rentals? Okay, Alman Thompson has, okay, we have multiple years on these guys. That's good. We should be able to keep together some of this core for a little bit. Because this year, I don't know if we'll do it this year, because we need to go on a big win, and we lose by just like a crazy amount in the first game. What is happening? We have like so much talent on this roster, and it's just like resulting in 0 wins. It's not even like the defense should be that bad. We have Alman Thompson and Walker Kessler. Those are both guys who are really good defenders. I'm just gonna leave the rotation as it is. 166. There we go. There we go, Thompson. Putting up an offensive game. We need him to lock in defensively though, so hopefully he is also doing that. Brandon Ingram bruised hip. He still can play though. Okay, when do we get into this contract extension deadline? We're just still losing games though. I don't think we're making it this year. We just have to hope that next year it just clicks somehow. Walker Kessler, we want to re-sign him definitely. Just like for how much? He definitely wants more money this time, but like 27 maybe. No, he accepts that, does he? I'm just gonna leave it for now, because I don't want to give him that much money at the moment. We don't need to sign. Sensibau's getting worse. I would re-sign him if he didn't. I don't know why his progression's so bad in this, but it is. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, here we are. Jokic wins another MVP as a part of the Clippers. Jeffrey Carson, most improved. That makes sense. He like jumped up a crazy amount of overalls, so yeah. Nikola Jokic also win, oh yeah, NBA Cup MVP. Okay. Do we have any all NBA players this year? Nope. Any defensive? Walker Kessler and Alman Thompson. Like, we have the defense. Just still isn't working. We did go on a little win streak, but we still didn't make the, like, we got worse somehow. We didn't make the play-in. We won 7 to end the year. 8-2 in our last 10, but we're still 3 games out behind the Rockets, so unfortunate season, but hopefully next year, just with like a little bit more progression. Progression's gonna have to do some work, but there goes John Moran on the Warriors. But if progression can do some good for us, we can hopefully be a solid team next year. We get the 10th pick. Do I even feel like drafting? I guess I'll go draft, just so we get a solid player. Cause I don't know how the AI drafts. They don't seem to be drafting for potential. They just kind of draft like the best guy available. 18 years old, all NBA ceiling. We'll do that. Another power forward. We love our power forward too. Guess we'll sign him. I didn't realize this guy. When did he fracture his leg? Damn. That's unfortunate. We don't need to keep that guy. Qualifying offers. And in terms of our roster, so we have our point guards in Collier and Clayton and Isley, who he might be the starter if he jumps up a lot. We'll see. We have Thompson at the shooting guard. We have Bailey, Carson, and Brandon Ingram. But these guys start together as the small forward, power forward, and then Ingram's off the bench. Then we have Solomon as the backup power forward. And then we have a center. We don't have a backup center. I just don't. How much money do we have to? Oh, we have no money. Do we have any? Are there any affordable centers? Chris. Oh my, that's way too much money. Oh, why are we back to this? Why doesn't it just stay on the screen I was on? Do we want to like? Should we just like bring in a? Like, how much do you want? Yeah, you don't want much. We'll just give you like a flat. No, we'll give you a front. And that's practically a minimum. So yeah, we'll get a backup center. We'll see how much he actually plays. We'll also just move one of our power forwards to center. Okay, Carson gets a lot better. He's like the best. Okay, and Isley jumps up a lot. I said like maybe he'll be the starting point guard. He is definitely the starting point guard. He's an ankle taker. That's a cool name. Solomon. He's getting a lot better. He still just has that fractured leg that he will have to deal with at the start of the season, so he won't be there. But when he comes back, that'll be definitely a good addition. 80, like we'll have a strong, like we have a really strong team, really deep team. We have our superstars, like Ace Bailey's practically a superstar, scoring wise at least. And then we have Carson now, who's jumped up a lot. Like Bailey, what did he average last year? 24.5. He gets like 2 stocks per game. Yeah, Carson is going to be the main guy now. Let's do our tendencies. Last time it was Bailey is the main guy, but now it's like Carson. Like, I think both of them, but maybe I'll move Bailey's down a little bit. Isley, he can score. Ingram, will move it down a little bit just because you're older. Collier, I don't need you to shoot anymore. You've shown us that you aren't capable of shooting above 40%. So yeah, your minutes are going way down. Clayton's going to be coming off the bench now, which is going to be really, like, I don't even know how many minutes Collier will get now with our point guard depth, because Isley's starting. I know Collier's a higher overall, but I like Clayton more. I mean, how good is Clayton defensively though? That's the only thing. Because his offense is really good, but if he has like at least an average, like close to average. Collier, is he, how great of a defender is he? He's not even a good defender. Wait, what? For some reason I thought he was a good defender, but he's like a worse defender. He's probably like more athletic, but the defense is really bad. So yeah, I don't see a reason in even giving him minutes really. Toppin, you don't need minutes. Is there anyone here that should? Okay, so Solomon will be the guy who comes in and gets some minutes once he's healthy. So for now, I guess we'll give Collier some minutes, but those minutes will be going to Solomon once he's back. Sanjay, you can get like a good 50. He's a really efficient player, so he can get like 15. Clayton, I want him to get like 20. Ingram, 26 sounds about right. Ace Bailey, 34. 35 for Carson. Let's lower these minutes a little bit. I don't really need these guys. If he's playing 10, then we probably want Kessler to be in at least like above 30. I'll give him like 32. Sanjay, we're actually gonna lower your minutes a little bit more. Ingram, you can get 25. That looks better anyways. Thompson, we want like 30. Isley, who should I give this extra minute to? Thompson for the defense. And Isley, he hasn't really shown much yet. He's going to be like the Carson of last year, who will just turn into like he's probably going to be the most improved player. And we'll see how the season starts. I'm hoping we're better this year, like we should be, and it's looking like we are. I don't know what happened last year, like why we were so bad, because it wasn't that, like even after those trades we made, we were still super bad. I mean, I guess we had that 7-game win streak at the end of the year. Maybe that was more like showing of what our team could be. Oh, we're losing some games here though. I kind of want to just go until our guy's healthy, whatever his name is, and then I'll make our new rotation with him in it. And then I'll skip to the trade deadline. So yeah, here we go. Solomon. We've never really given you too many minutes. He's been like high overall, but just never gotten the minutes. We'll give him like, how tall is Solomon? 6'10". This dude's like tall, but like, because I'm like, what I'm thinking of, we could just make him like our backup center, really. Like give him like a good 16 minutes. We don't really have a power forward in the rotation right now, technically, but Carson's playing that power forward. But like, what if I put him at center? Stays the same, yeah. We're gonna have him play center. Actually, and let's make that backup position power forward, just in case we do need him to play some power forward. But yeah, he can play our backup center, so then this Grunlow guy doesn't need to get any minutes. Sanjay, we're gonna like 21 off the bench. He's an 86 overall. He needs to be getting a decent amount of minutes. Maybe I'll give him like, yeah, I'll give these guys both 23. Our bench tandem of like 85, 86 overall. Like, it's a strong bench. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. Okay, here we are. The team is finally good. 34 and 18. We should be able to make the playoffs this year for the first time in this video. Just kind of crazy, but yeah, it's 2031, like 6 years into the future, but we might make the playoffs finally. Alan Isley, yeah, he's doing his thing at point, efficient as well. Ahmed Thompson, really efficient, defending well, I'm guessing as well. Ace Bailey doing his thing. Carson is kind of turned into the main guy though now, averaging 26. Kessler doing his thing, 2.4 blocks, great defender. Solomon, the efficiency isn't there. Is that something with the 3-point shooting? You taking too many threes? What's your it's an 80 though. Like, he has an 83 ball, so I think we can just let that rock. Hopefully he just starts hitting more of those. Brandon Ingram giving us good scoring off the bench efficiently. Walter Clayton, the efficiency has gone down for some reason. I don't know what's going on there, because he's obviously been a super efficient guy his whole career. And then just dropped this year. Free throw's still there though, so we're hoping it's just like a random thing. I hope won't happen too much longer. Collier, he played a little bit this year, like when Walter Clayton went down with like a 2-week injury, so he's actually played 33 games. And yeah, he hasn't been good. I don't know, there's something wrong with, I think they probably have his like offensive consistency super low, which just ruins it. And then Grunlow, we are obviously brought out of the rotation. So yeah, the team's looking good. I don't think we'll make any trades because we might as well just let it rock because our team's doing well. Actually, wait, let me just simulate this team. I think they have our guy. Yeah, I just saw it in like the ticker at the bottom. So he went to Sacramento, and it's actually, they've unlocked him a little bit. His highest scoring since his rookie. I didn't realize, yeah, he had his best season with us as a rookie. Just probably because the minutes, yeah, you look at the minutes, they were way down after his rookie season. But now his minutes are back up, and he's actually in less minutes than his rookie season, putting up more points, more rebounds. So he's doing his thing. Good for him. But yeah, simulate, well, I guess we'll do that thing where we simulate to the contract extension deadline. See if we want to extend any guys. Hopefully it won't matter because we can just win this year, but we'll see what happens. Walter Clayton just goes down again. Why is he so injury prone? Come on. Collier, you're gonna get those minutes because you are the other point guard, but like, just please don't shoot under 30%. Clayton, I don't know why Clayton's percentages are so bad. It's kind of annoying, but a contract extension deadline. This is the time. Okay, nope, not where we want to be. Contract extensions. We got a lot of guys down here. Okay, so Kessler still wants a lot of money. Brandon Ingram. Hey, Collier, definitely not. Sanjay, I mean, if that's all you want, then we might as well. I'll just give you like a flat 3 minimum. I'll give you a flat minimum. Yeah, so not Collier. Brandon Ingram. I feel like that's just too much money though, isn't it? I think it's more important to us to keep Walker Kessler. Like, he's a good player for us. If we do this, the front contract gets those numbers way down at the end, so hopefully he accepts that. Yeah, he does. Okay, that's not too crazy of an extension. That's less than, I think, Keegan Murray's extension that he just signed recently, so that's good value if we're basing off that. I think Keegan Murray's was like 5-year 140 maybe, unless I'm getting that wrong, but whatever. Brandon Ingram, if we can get him on like one of these front contracts as well, or maybe we just like try to get him, like, how many years is he on right now? He still has another year. We'll just wait and then re-sign him next year if we want to keep him. But hopefully we can just win this year, so it won't matter. But yeah, see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, here we are. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. Cam Levins is the rookie of the year. 6th man of the year is Mikael Brown. Vic again. Chris. Oh, he went back to the Bucks. That's kind of funny. That was the guy we traded for in that Amen Thompson trade. Let's see if we have an All-NBA guy this year. I feel like we should, maybe. Nope. Nope. Okay. I thought maybe Carson would make it, but I guess not. Should we get a defensive team at least? Okay, Walker Kessler does add to his collection of defensive player or defensive teams. He's got 4 second teams. Never made the first team, but he's always up there. Or on the team at least, even if it's just the second team. Yeah, we didn't get most improved, did we? Which is kind of surprising, unless I just missed it, but I was expecting Isley to take that. Maybe he did. Wait, let me check. No, yeah, he didn't. There must have been another guy who had an even better jump somehow. Okay, for the playoffs, Carson's dealing with like a little injury, but hopefully he's all good. We're gonna lower these guys' minutes. They haven't been as efficient as normal. I'll leave your minutes, Brandon, because you've been really efficient. Solomon will drop a little bit because he hasn't been the most like efficient guy. We'll get like, I want these defenders to get more minutes in the playoffs. And I'll get like our main guys like a little bit more. But yeah, I want all the starters playing a decent amount. We got Portland first round. It's our first time making the playoffs here, so this is different for us. They got Kelvin Hicks, the 68 overall point guard, starting. Like, how is this team a 6th seed and then our team from last year was like not in the playoffs? We should clean up this team pretty easily, I would expect. Yeah, nice 4-0 sweep to start it off. Hicks, their starting point guard. I mean, look at those percentages. He was a rookie. I don't even know. And Isley hooked him as well, which makes sense. Carson taking a little bit slow. Same with Bailey. But it's just the first round. Hopefully they pick it up coming to that next round. Clayton, the efficiency's still not exactly where we want. At least he's just hitting his free throws though. Ingram, pretty efficient. And then Kessler, I don't know what's going on. How many shots did he take? Why was he 10 for 30 on the series? I don't know, but hopefully, I mean, his defensive impact was probably still there. Okay, now we play the Spurs, last year's champions, defending champions in round 2. This is a tough one, but hopefully we can lock in here. Game 1 in San Antonio, we lose. Close one though. That's good to see at least. Ainsley, bruised left hip. You're playing through that. It's the playoffs. Hey, we lose game 2. Oh wait, how close is that one? Another close one. Like, we're showing for that's like in San Antonio. We're losing by 3, combined 6 points in 2 games. Like, that's not bad. So if we can defend home court, we're looking good here. But thing is, can we defend home court? We can in game 1. Offensive, just masterclass by the team, led by Ace Bailey with 40. Carson was all right, but yeah, it was. Oh, wow, look at Vic on the other side, but that wasn't enough. I mean, they had a good offensive night as well, so yeah, we just had a better one. Hey, Carson's fully healthy. Maybe that's his. Maybe it's his time to lock in now. You know, he was our leading scorer, so maybe he'll come up with a big game right here. His first fully healthy game back. I don't know, it was Ace Bailey again. He's been super efficient. Carson does play well, but yeah, his points has gone down like a full 5 points almost, so. Yeah, Kessler's been more efficient this series. Isley's been good all through these playoffs. Clayton's efficiency is back to where we expect it to be, which is good to see. Ingram playing well, Thompson playing well. There we go. Now we just got to be able to take one in San Antonio. We were close in the first 2 games, but can we actually do it this time? We're leading going into the half, but it's still really close. They take a good 3rd quarter lead. But we make it really close at the end here. We're going to jump in. A minute left. 1 point game. I don't know whose ball it is, but hopefully ours. Probably not though. It is Jazz ball. So we're not controlling, obviously. We're just spectating our team. Oh, I just went into some gas live. What am I doing? Just jump back in. Okay, the ball has been inbounded. Camera, make sure it's right. What I was trying to do is go here and make sure it's Hall of Fame. There we go. And then now let's look at the stats. So it's been a De'Aaron Fox, really good game. No foul outs, that's good. I mean, I guess it's not good for us, but you know, I want to see the players out there. Dylan Harper having a good game. The top guys have been playing well. For us, Ace Bailey again leading us with Carson and Isley behind. No foul outs. yeah, everyone's, I mean, yeah, it's Bailey, Carson, and Isley, the main guys doing their thing. And then Thompson and Kessler, just the defensive guys. We do have Solomon in the game right now. Who's not? Is Ace? Ace is in the game. Oh, we don't have Kessler in the game right now. Okay, so we have our, yeah, I guess Solomon has been playing our backup center. I don't want him taking a shot right now against the DPOI, so please pass the ball, pass the ball. Pass, what are we doing? What? Maybe the worst offensive possession of all time? Just using our bench player to go at their all, okay. Why, what are we doing? And just giving them easy bucket in transition. That was like the worst, just play possession of all time right there. Isley, oh, he could have stepped back for 3 there. He kind of got him, but didn't take it. Can we go to like someone who's supposed to be one of our scorers instead of going to like our, what are we doing? Okay, thank you, Altman Thompson, for putting that in at least. But like, we have 3 like really good offensive players, and then the other 2 are like our defensive guys, but we just for some reason went to the defensive guys on the offensive end 2 times in a row. And I mean, I guess Solomon wasn't, I guess he's good at offense, but he's going against Victor Wembanyama, so like, I don't even know. Some weird play calling by I mean, it's just 2K. 2K is stupid. Stuff like this. They get it into Fox. He's probably going to knock them both down. Yeah. So we need a 3-ball here. You're looking at Ace, Bailey, Isley, or Carson. You're wanting to shoot this, so we'll see who they go to. Isley, he's going to take it downhill, have a wide open shot, pass it up. Ace, Bailey. You got to take that layup if it's that open. I think we'll just send to the end here because we're probably going to lose that. Yeah, I mean, if you're Isley there, you have to take that layup. I know you want a 3, but there's still like enough time for you to like foul and take another 3 later, or hope they miss a free throw and then you don't have to take 3. And yeah, like it's just take the 2 there. It's wide open. Way better shot than a contested 3, even though it is Ace Bailey who's tall. Can shoot over people, and yeah, we get cooked in that next game. So that's a rough one. Devin Booker makes it, but Trae Young beats him out in the finals. Good for Trae Young. Giannis retires. I think for this year, like this video is going to be so long now. This is taking so long. I mean, it's a realistic rebuild, but I think I might just do like 1 more year maybe, or like just totally skip through things until, yeah, I do want to end up winning a championship. So maybe I'll just not show you guys a lot of what's happening. So yeah, I'll show you guys like the start of the season and what our lineup's looking at. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, here we are at the start of, what is this, the 2031-32 season? So still Isley, Thompson, Bailey, Carson, Kessler, Solomon, Ingram, Clayton, Tonje, and Collier's gonna get a few minutes off the bench. So same team. We were good last year. We're just hoping we're good again this year, and yeah, this time I hope we can win the championship. So yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll just go straight to the end of the season. So see you in a bit. Okay, here we are. We got a new player winning this MVP award. It's Max Singletary. Been on Chicago for a little bit. Put up some good stats, won the MVP. This is how you can tell we're so far in the future to where we know none of these players. There's someone we do know though, Vic. There's another player we don't know. And then there's Luka, still doing his thing on the Lakers. Okay. Our team was good this year, but this might ruin our chances with having a 76-6 win team. That's the guy with the MVP, the team with the MVP right there. So might be a tough finals if we do end up making it there. Which, I mean, we have a chance. Our only all NBA player was Allen Isley. That's interesting, because you don't think, like, I don't think he's our best player really, but I guess the assist numbers help. We are the #1 seed though, as you can see. Yeah, like Ace Bailey still doing his thing. Carson 26.5. Thompson still just, I mean, these guys are still doing their thing. Solomon's percentages were up, which is good to see, being their 6th man. Ingram's still doing really well. Clayton, his percentages are up from last season, which is good. Tonje still just scoring, and then Collier, you're not getting minutes in the playoffs. I don't know what's wrong with him, like why he's so inefficient like all the time, but yeah, you're not getting minutes in the playoffs, buddy. First round, we won game 1. I actually didn't, let me just see what their team is, just because they still got Fears, and then they got Sar and Trey Johnson. So they just have a 2025 draft class trio, and it's not going to be enough. Actually, not 2025, because they have Sar. I forgot Sar. He's obviously 2024. But then they got the Trey Johnson and Fears. So they got a 2025 backcourt, you could say. And yeah, I guess they got rid of Queen. If they had Derek Queen as their center, then it could have been all 2025. But yeah, I guess they got rid of him. We dominate in round one. Who cooked in our closeout? I mean, our whole team did. We kind of dominated them by 26. We get Portland. Isn't this the team that we beat last year, first round? Okay, they got a point guard now. That's the difference. All they needed was a point guard and RJ Barrett. Yes, that Bulls team swept on the other side. They're looking scary. But this is a much easier path to this conference finals for us than last year. But we do meet the team that beat us last year. The Bulls showed they're not unbeatable. That's good to see. Losing 2 games to a 4 seed. This is the same team. I think Drew Chambers is actually different. Same with OG, but they still got the Dylan Harper, Stefan Gasol, and Victor Wembanyama. And you know what? Last year I think they had Fox starting at point guard, and they maybe had, I think they had Castle starting at small forward, and then Dylan Harper shooting guard. So they changed that up a little bit. And I brought in OG because, you know, they obviously needed more defense with having this lineup of already all great defenders, and now just making it even better. Game 1, we win. Okay, good. Defend home court to start. Great game by Ace. We win by 7. That's convincing enough. We win both at home. That's really good to see. The Bulls are dominating their series though, so. And we win in San. Okay, our team, it's different this year. It is different this year. We haven't lost yet. Okay, as soon as I say that, but we're still looking good going back home. Just gotta close it out. There we go. And the Bulls don't close it out, so we're looking better than the Bulls even. We, like, who's been doing great in the play? I mean, really efficient. Like, Carson, his points have gone down, but the efficiency way up. Isley doing similar things, but stats going up a little bit. Ace Bailey, it seems like everyone's 3-point percentage is going up, which is good. Man, Thompson, his 3-point percentage did not go up, but his regular percentage did, and he doesn't take too many threes, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, here's someone whose percentage did drop, but still field goal percentage is still really good though. Clayton shooting over 50% from 3. How many threes has he taken? Damn, he's 24-47. That's kind of crazy. Kessler. Yeah, I brought his 3-point percentage. It was at like 5 or something. He was taking like weight. I don't know why. 5 tendency is getting him like 54. Like consistently, he was getting like almost 1 per game for a season. So brought that down. And now he's not shooting them anymore and shooting 69% from the field. So that's good to see. Solomon, he's someone who's kind of fallen off in the playoffs, but whatever. Let's see me. What? Okay, leave rotation. I think it was just a minor injury. Let's see if the Bulls can close it out here. They're going into Philly for this game 6. Come on, Philly. We're rooting for Philly here. Oh, the Bulls. They won it. Was that a game winner? I don't. What is this? Rebuild what rotation? Sure. I'm not. This isn't. Singletary hit a game-winning 3-pointer at the buzzer. Singletary's the MVP, isn't it? He just won them the series. Damn. Isley versus Singletary. Okay, this Bulls team though, they've been beaten. What? This team won wait. This team won 76 games. 2K? Okay, they do have some injuries. They would have, but Buzales isn't a crazy, like he's only 82 overall in the game. Yeah, this team won 76 games. Yeah, I don't know how. Like I get they have talent, you know, even if this team can, they have all the chemistry in the world, like 76 is like, that hasn't happened before, you know? Oh, I didn't realize DeJounte Murray was like that. Maybe that's part of the reason. He's day to day right now. Was he in the rotation? He is in the rotation, but he's only a 79 overall right now. Their starting small forward is really weak position for them. We're going to be in Chicago to start, obviously, because they won 76 games. But hopefully we can take good advantage of them with their injuries early on in the series. And we do in game 1. That's good. That's good to see right there. Nice 16-point win to start it. Singletary played well, but yeah, DeJounte Murray played well even with his injury, but we're still able to take that one. Okay, come on, good second quarter, good third quarter. I thought this game was done, but we just dominated those last 3 quarters, and we take both in Chicago. Okay, there we go. The team they've just clicked. They've found something this playoff run, and I guess regular season they almost won 60 games. So, but like the playoffs is just, they've been going crazy here. But now heading back into Utah, Chicago is not looking like they want to go down 3-0. They don't. Damn, that was our chance right there. Uzelis is back. He didn't play too much, but it looks like he fouled out. So they have Uzelis now. So their small forward position is not as weak as it was, because they had like a 76 overall starting. But we're able to wait. Okay, we are able to defend home court in game 2, so we're up 3-1 in the series now. What a game by Clayton off the bench. His 3-play, what? This playoff run, he's just been a sniper for us. 35 of 62, just not missing from 3. Yeah, I mean, this is our chance. Yeah, their starting lineup definitely looks better having Matas in there, but this would be a good way to end it. Beating a 76-win team, going back into Chicago, looking to take all 3 games there. They do beat us in the first, but we come back a little bit in the second and in the third. Now we just need to close it out in the fourth. Oh, it's close, but the Bulls just held a little bit of a lead there at the end. Just clung on to it. Thompson, I mean, damn. I felt like the game where we could just do it right there. Now we need to go. We have to. This one you really want to win here. You want to be able to defend your home court. See if the guys can do it. They can pull through. Come on. We need a Ace Bailey masterclass. The guy who's been here not the longest, because we have Kessler still. We're jumping. We have to jump in here. We have to jump in here. Game 6. Hopefully this stupid 2K. Like how, like, I don't know. 2K is stupid with watching games. Hopefully that doesn't throw our game away, but it might. You'd think it would do the same for both teams, but it always feels like it's our team that we're watching that just fumbles for some reason. Carson's having a good game. Bailey's been alright. Kessler's all the way down here. Any foul outs? Carson's fouled out. Okay, that's not good. They have this Stevens dude fouled out. Okay, well, he doesn't play. Doesn't even matter. So we have like our best player fouled out. 53 seconds left. Up 1. DeJounte Murray with it. We got Amen on him. Come on, Amen. Show your defensive prowess right here. Block that. Get that board. Let's go, Amen. Close it out, team. Just play great offense. Play great offense. Don't do any stupid stuff that you're doing last time. Get the ball to one of our better. Please get it to Bailey or Isley. Okay, we're getting Isley off a screen. No, what are we doing? Can we do something with the ball? Okay, get it to Bailey. Okay, Bailey, do something. Do something with the ball, Bailey. Okay, Isley, do something. Driving, the switch, takes it all the way in, misses. That was such a bad offensive possession. Okay, Alman, you just need to do it again. Just clamp him up. Clamp him up. Bailey, get over to that. Oh my gosh. No, and Shante gets freed up. He missed it, but Singletary gets the board. Blocked by Kessler. Solomon and Isley. Oh my gosh. Here, Kessler. He has been here the longest through all the struggle. Singletary gets the MVP, gets the offensive rebound. Walker Kessler comes from the help side and denies the putback. Solomon grabs it, feeds it to Isley. Now we got Isley heading to the line to make it a 3-point lead. Great free throw shooter. Do the Bulls have a timeout? They do have a time. What? Oh my. What is this free throw? What? Excuse me? He hits. What is he doing? Isley is like mocking the Bulls right now. I've seen this before in like clips, so I didn't realize like it can just happen regularly to like a auto-generated player. He knocks them both down. The Bulls may have just been like the humiliation they just got from that is crazy, but I get that's probably his normal free throw, so he's been doing that all season. I don't know what the hell that was. He shoots 88% on that. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, just defend. Get on that. It's a 2. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. They shoot a 2. Just a bad possession. They get it to their MVP, but he shoots a 2 for some reason. If we win it, we beat the 76 win team. Walker Kessler clutching up for us. That was crazy. Walker Kessler just saved our season with that block. Because I don't know if our offense could get points. I don't think we've seen our offense get points other than those free throws. So Walker Kessler, that was crazy. Okay, should we just skip through this? I don't need to see this. We'll see who wins Finals MVP. Yeah, look at the bench celebrating. Jared Vanderbilt, Brandon Boston on the end there. Isaiah Collier, you're a part of this, but I don't know if you should be. I don't know why he's so bad in this game, but we finally do it. This is our first rebuild. Yeah, it was a long one. Sorry about that, but you know, I wanted to be realistic, so as realistic as possible, I guess, because we did make some trades that probably weren't too realistic, but whatever. But it's so down far in the future to where like maybe it is realistic, you don't know. It looks like Carson is going to win that Finals MVP. He was fouled out in the last game, but he's going to get the Finals MVP. Good for him. It would have been cool if they gave it to Kessler for that play, but 2K doesn't do that. I don't think the real finals would do that anyways. I mean, you could make an argument for the defensive impact, I guess, but we win it. Kessler, he had 3 blocks on the game. Carson was playing really well before he fouled out. Isley, Bailey weren't too efficient, but were giving us some scoring. I mean, wow, just a crazy. Singletary, he played well, just got denied there at the end, and we win the championship. Yeah, and this team is like only getting better, so I think they're kind of like a dynasty now. I'd say they could build a dynasty at least if they can just keep this core together. Jeffrey Carson averaged 26, 8, 3 stocks per game, 57% from the field, 83% from the line, 34% from 3. And yeah, we took down the Bulls. Their roster wasn't crazy, but they won 76 games. Like, there's no arguing with their greatness. I think it's their defense. I mean, our offense was the best, which makes sense, but look at the difference between points allowed. We allowed 122, they only allowed 108. That's why they're and we still had the second best point differential. They were just a crazy. Okay, wait. I just realized how bad our defense was. We had like we had a bottom 6 defense. I don't think teams. Oh, look at that. OKC, they have the worst defense here. In real life, they're the best by far. Still the same 3 guys, but I guess it hasn't worked out for them. But yeah, we awful defense, but we're still able to win because our offense was maybe like the greatest of all time, like 131. I mean, that probably is the greatest of all time for points per game. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this rebuild. We brought it to Utah. We brought a ring to Utah. It may have taken, actually we can see by Ace Bailey's years played, 7 years pro, 7 years of Ace Bailey it took, but we were able to get the championship. We can call Ace. Now, you know what? I think we're calling Kessler the MVP of this rebuild. He held it down here as just a starting center for us all these years, averaging about a double-double every year, getting about like 2 blocks every year, two plus blocks every year, because 2 was his minimum, which was this season, but then he jumped up to 2.2 in the playoffs. And yeah, he had a great playoff run. Like, look at his stats just jump up, and then he had that block at the end, which really, you know, one of the best blocks in finals history. There's obviously a more famous one, but that one will be up there. And yeah, Brandon Ingram, that was a good trade we made. Amen Thompson, really good trade. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I should have some more rebuilds coming out. And yeah, goodbye.